single day. And that's really what I really want to bring women to, is this place of resting in God's certainty of everything that we desire. If we desire it, it means it's coming to us. And often not, we have this fear around, like, as women, expressing our desires or claiming what we want. And I really believe, I know for me, like on this tantric path, the reason why I do all these practices is to build power, to build energy, humility, so I have more capacity to receive and to feel worthy of receiving, to feel good enough to receive, and to let go of anything that is not in alignment with that. Like, I recently just let go of a beautiful connection. I just had a really beautiful self-pleasure practice where I was crying and grieving him because, yeah, he didn't want to commit to me and he wasn't ready, whether that was just with me or with himself. I don't know fully yet. And I definitely went into like my control side, and there's a part of me that was like trying to kind of use my tantric powers on him, my sex witch power. He calls me a sex witch. And you know, I didn't sleep with him for 3 months because I really wanted to build this heart connection. I didn't want to just go straight in with the sexual connection, because that's always been my go-to. And you know, I'm a sexy woman. I know how to like make men fall in love with me, and I'm very good at that. But I really wanted to do it from this place and build an emotional connection. And this is a really big part of my head to heart movement, and bringing women into the heart space. When we come into this place, this is where all of our gifts are, our magic as women is, and just really like, yeah, less of the ego, less of that mask that we all can wear. I can wear one all the time. Like, I'm just a bit more aware of it now and then because I have teachers and mentors and guides and have done a lot of self-work. But still, this little creepy mask can get up on me sometimes, and I didn't even know sometimes I'm in this kind of program, right? A lot of my clients are in a program, whether it's a fear program, a scarcity program, a not feeling good enough program. It's all mind-based illusion that we've created. And as we start to awaken, we start to free ourselves from the program. And this is what the journey that I'm on, and hopefully you're on too, or I can help you and guide you on that path, even if I'm just this much ahead. And some of the programs I've had to work with is, yeah, using my sexuality to get my needs met, and really feeling that I was only good enough for my body, especially when I was doing the stripping work. And since transitioning into the healing space and the coaching space, it's still a journey for me to really feel, and it's shifting massively, but to know that what I have to offer the world and how I can be of service is really valued. Because, you know, a lot of us have the kind of wounded healer complex that people won't pay for healing or for support, and that's such a lie. Like, that's the self-development industry is one of the biggest industries. Thank God ChatGPT can't, I don't know, maybe they can in the future, but real human connection. The reason why people want to work with me is because I bring that heart and that love and that compassion, and also that fierce truth when I can see your bullshit and need to remind you of that, you know, and humbly I also need to be reminded of my own bullshit, you know. And this is what we crave, is this real person connection. So when you feel seen with someone, you feel safe with someone, you feel that you respect them, that's when we can really make big shifts. And as space holders and coaches, we should be having regular reflections from teachers, mentors, our intimate relationships, because it's so easy. The more power, the more money, the more influence, the more responsibility we have, the shadow can take over. And a big part of my head to heart program, 6-month awakening journey for women, is to be that mirror for each other. And I will be guiding it, but we'll also have other incredible mentors and teachers, as well as the group, to, you know, the intimate group container, to reflect back to each other. Where are we not seeing our blind spots? Because those blind spots can really bite us in the bum sometimes. I know mine can, that's for sure. So yeah, this is just a little bit about my story. And, you know, I'm simply just a woman on this healing path, and coming out of the healing hamster wheel, living in Bali for 7 years, I now see it as an awakening journey as I guide women back to the light, back to learning how to authentically express themselves, share their gifts, come into their pleasure, their sensuality, really redefine what radical self-love is, because it's so much more nuanced than we like it to be. You know, it's so much more the self-love. It's really the deepest journey we've ever been on, and we can only love somebody else as really deep as we've loved ourselves. So this journey is about coming home to loving ourselves so deeply. So when the time is right, when God decides, when we meet our godly man, we can receive him and we can welcome him, and we can hold that frequency of that love, that divine love that God has created for us to experience in this lifetime. So as a little bit about my journey, I'm really, calling in that sacred union. But first, the inner union is where the work is, and this is really a big part of my program and the embodiment that I love to support women on, coming on this feminine embodiment journey, going through this transition, maybe with your career, coming into a place of more wanting to find out what your gifts are. Maybe you already know what they are, but you want to help actualize them and bring them into a container like Head to Heart, where you can start to share and get feedback from the group. And then throughout the 6 months or after, you then start to actually bring your medicine online, bring your medicine to your community and start sharing it. Because often the journey that we've been on to heal ourselves, we naturally want to share that medicine with the world. And the best way to keep something, to keep a gift, is to share it and just give it freely and grease everything we do with love. So Head to Heart is my methodology and the journey I'm on, I've been on, and deeply humbled by. And I'm so excited to share more of this with you in this YouTube space. So go check out my other videos. I have loads of videos and practices, and there'll be lots more coming. So yeah, I'm just sending you so much love, and share this with a friend if you love this kind of little intro into my journey. There's so much more to come, but just gonna tease it out slowly. If I have one video to do a year, I kind of need to do that. Can't give it to you all at once. That's my pattern. I'm like, give me everything at once. No, I'm gonna keep a little bit to the mystery, and that's really why I'm here, is to bring the mystical to the mundane. So thank you for listening. I'm sending you so much love from Australia, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of this journey and to hopefully guide you at some point. Go check out my Instagram at Bryre Roots. Go to my email list. I post loads of really great emails and beautiful things going on in my space. So go check it out. Much love, and I look forward to hear from you. Big kiss.